everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Daisy. I hope you're all well. Obviously it's the last day of January today and I'm definitely very excited. Winter is on its way out soon and spring is coming, so we're all ready to start sowing and gardening. I love gardening. You must have seen my videos last year. I can't wait to get back in the garden. It is very therapeutic and I think I have missed that part in winter. So today's video is going to be a bit about planning and looking at what seeds I can start sowing. I am sorry, I just feel like I'm cheating here doing a gardening video from inside the comfort of my house. That's because it's actually 3 degrees out there and there's no way I was going to sit down for that long to film this video, so I'm sorry. I have to do this here. My garden is not looking great because last year, in December I wasn't very well and January was all about recuperating and the weather was too cold to go out. But I managed to go out last week when the sun was out and I did got rid of some of the old plant that we had from last year. Yeah, all ready to go in the composter. Let's start with planning. So yeah, there's lots of videos out there about planning. Obvious choice is, you have to go for things you really like. Make a list of vegetables you like and then sow these seeds. You must have some favorites, so go for that. And obviously you need to have a planner. Now I don't like to get too much into the nitty-gritty of planning. Usually this is what I do. I will just plan what I want to sow in February, thinking of transplanting in late March after the last frost date. We are in zone 8, by the way, so the last frost date it's basically the last week of March. What I'm doing in terms of planning is looking at what I can sow and taking into consideration that I want to transplant outdoors in March. So because in March it will still be cooler, so I will go for vegetables that do well in cool temperatures. Hopefully some lettuce, cabbage, radish. I've got some Chinese cabbage as well, kale. I've been trying to do a plan of what to plant and where. So I've been out and the space and the area I've got here in my back garden. Actually, I've been offered by a friend to come and help plant in her allotment and hope put some plants there as well. Really, this will be after the lockdown, so I can't really plan for that, but I can start with the seeds. It seems like I need to do a couple of raised beds more. Last year I've planted using planters that are made out of pallets, proper, but I think I need raised bed this year. The other thing to plan is the timing. You need to get the timing right. You don't want to be sowing too soon, so you'll end up getting a lot of seedlings, but actually the temperature outside is not right to be transplanting. That will be a complete waste. So you need to look at that as well. I have started a planner here. I've got a diary 2021 and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of write down the weeks and the dates when I want to sow seeds. The sowing won't really start fully till after Valentine's Day because it's still too cold. So having a diary will help. Some people are very comfortable to do a very detailed planning and I think they plan everything to a T, but that's not my style. For me, I just want to know approximately when I'm sowing, when I'm transplanting. I am not the one to go into too much details because I just find all the fun and the enjoyment goes out of it. It's like I don't enjoy it so much then. Yeah, maybe I'm just too lazy. I garden with my heart and not so much with my brain. A little bit of the brain, but not so much. As part of the plan, looked ahead to see what I'm going to be planting this year. This one I didn't buy. It came from my cousin from Sicily. He posted it last year. I planted some last year. I made the mistake of starting, I think the seed arrived late as well. I sowed it in June, so I feel I didn't get the full benefit of the harvest. The plant was still quite young by the time summer was over, so it was a bit of a waste, but I've still got a new packet and I've got some remaining from the old packet. This expires in 2022, so ideally I should have already sown this because it takes so long to come out, and it has to be sown indoors. So yeah, I think I might do that later today. I will take a video for you, and then in my next video, which hopefully will be filming from outside where I should be, I will show you that. Okay, so this is my aubergine all the way from Sicily, Italy. So that is going in, and then I paid a visit to B&Q. So I've got these packets with multi types of vegetables. So like in one pack you could get like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types of seeds. Not everything I like there. I'm not a great fan of radish. Now people will think, oh, what a crazy woman. Not a big fan of kale, but have to eat it when it's cooked. But there are loads of stuff that I like here. There's tomatoes, there's cucumbers, there's lettuce, there's spring onions, there's peppers, beetroot is there as well, and carrots. So there's some of the stuff here that I might start in the 3rd week of February, and then hopefully transplant outside in March. Yeah, I've already written it down in my calendar here, so yeah, I've got the dates. So there you go. Definitely the kale will go, and the lettuce will be out. The spring onions can be planted. The carrots can be planted. I'm going to start all these seeds inside the house, basically near my windowsill, just here, where you can see. I'm going to put a table here and lay down the trays. And then as the weather gets better, I'm going to get it out in the greenhouse, and then finally put them outside after the last frost date. The aubergine, the chili should have already been done this month, January. Okay, so the other one that I'm thinking of planting, and according to this sachet of seeds, it says it's an all year round vegetable, which doesn't apply here, does it? In winter it's snowing, but that's cauliflower. Okay, so cauliflower is going to go and be sown tomorrow or this afternoon. And then I've got some cherry tomatoes, which I will really sow in March. I think February is far too soon for it. This is going to go in March, maybe 2nd week of March. And I've got a full pack of tomatoes, guys. I've got some left from last year. These are all gonna go and be sown in March. I've got a full collection of it. And then I've got the coriander. Says that you can sow them in March, but that's instruction for outdoors. But I will start it tomorrow. The last one is not actually the last one. So I've got quite a few seeds leftovers from last year in my greenhouse. Yeah, so I've got some of those. There's a lot of flowers there as well. A sunflower, one of them. One I really loved last year was the marigold. This one I'm going to sow tomorrow. It says you can sow it in February and then sort of transplant it in April, May. So this is going in tomorrow, guys. I'm going to sow it. While I was in B&Q, I also saw these little pots for potting. 40 in it. It's lovely. It's got all the like a tray underneath it. This is from B&Q, guys, and I saw this one. It's made of fiber. I think it's something that you you know, put in the recycle bin. So if you didn't want to buy plastic, this is a very good one. I do hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next one, which hopefully will be out there in the garden. So till next time, bye bye.